You use the P&J?
I don't know what that is.
It's pussy juice.
Not regularly. I usually clean that out. I don't want any. I don't want just random bacteria in my beard.
You never had a woman go. You never had a woman give you a hug. And go, your beard. It smells like pussy. 3-day old.
Nah,
3-day old pussy.
That's so
That's never
disgusting.
happened. But I have, and I do. Are we gonna keep going down? Is this what y'all want to do?
Well, we are. August Alsina's here, guys.
Yeah, give it up for August Alsina. This is what y'all want to do today? Because I will, after I come up from down there, you might as well kiss me all in the mouth afterwards anyway.
I mean,
it's yours anyway, so go ahead and kiss me.
That's her prerogative.
Get that all out my bed.
If that's,
I mean, you brought it up, brother.
Your lady, man.
You brought it up. August Alsina, new album on sale right now.
Yes. In stores next week.
There you go.
You know, with these interviews, you never know when it's end. You hear me? So, but nah, this thing called life, dog. I'm so hype about it. I'm like overly excited about this project, like real life. I'm actually nervous as a motherfucker.
Wow.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it's my second project. It's my sophomore album, and you know, of course you hear about the sophomore jinx and all of that, but I mean, I'm not even really concerned with too much of that part. I just, you know, life is pretty unpredictable.
Right,
That's
it's the unknown thing.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
and that's why my album is called, you know, this thing called life. It's you know, about the journey. I've been a bunch of places, like around the world and back now. You know, I'm just getting started. So I like, you know, 3 years in the game now. I've you know, come from absolutely nothing to a whole lot of everything now. So I wanted to be able to document, you know, that with this album, because like I don't know if it was aware, you know, to a lot of people, but man, I've been like numb to the whole process, my whole little ride, my whole little journey. I've been kind of numb to it, and the only time I woke up was at the BET Awards when I won those, you know, Best New Artist.
I was going to ask you about that moment. That was a good moment. I was very far away, but I was there.
You were in row
X.
Row X.
Double X.
Row X. No, regular X.
It wasn't like you know, after they run out of letters, they just start adding letters.
I think double X would have been better. I was single X. But that was a real. I want you to keep going, but that was a really big moment that I was going to say, like, Best New Artist, the BET Awards, and the reception you got. Yeah. You could tell the crowd agreed.
Yeah, and I definitely, and not only that, man, but I won Best Performance at the awards, and I won Viewer's Choice. So that's 3 awards.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying? And Viewer's Choice, it was so many like heavy hitters and big dogs in that category. Like, it was Drizzy, it was Beyonce, it was a bunch of, you know, top dogs, and it just was like, damn, my fans like really go hard. That was the moment I realized, like, wow, this is real, like realer than real. You know what I'm saying? But before all of that, I had been kind of just numb, because after you go so much, it's kind of like you become a machine. Yeah, you heard me. Like,
you lost the sensitivity. You lost the feeling that.
Yeah.
Did that make you happy or sad that you had lost that feeling? Like, why you got in it, why you started writing and all that stuff. Did that make you happy or sad?
Well, I didn't lose it in that sense. I kind of lost it in the sense of just getting caught up into the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you become a machine, and you know, but at some point the machine breaks down. So you know, that was me, but not as far as you know, writing and
your love for the art.
Yeah, I still love music very much, but of course I have a strong dislike for everything that come with,
And that's the business side,
come
really.
with it. Exactly.
The media,
exactly.
the business, the social media, all that other shit.
So that's me having to, grow and become not only an artist, but also a businessman.
I saw in your album trailer, I don't know exactly the words you said, but you said something along the lines.
I said a lot of things.
Yeah. But people not really being happy for you. Why do you feel that people are not happy for you?
You know what? It's not only me, man. Like when I speak, it's not only me, and I don't want it to ever to come off as if it's just about me, because I'm at a place in my life where I now realize that it's way deeper than me. You know what I'm saying? And everything I do is way deeper than me. I'm on a platform, so it's like, what are you gonna use your platform for? I think that just anybody in life. Everybody, it's a bunch of people. There's two people. There's people like to minimize the accomplishments of those who are actually doing something. The ones who are doing nothing, they like to minimize the accomplishment of ones who actually succeeding or excelling in life. And I think that everybody is always worried about the grass being greener on this side, or your grass being a little more clean cut, and I just feel like people miss out on their blessings because you too worried about my blessings, and so you ain't really focused on what God is giving you in the life that God has given you, because you too worried about what the fuck I got going on over here. You know what I'm saying? People gonna hate. We live in the world. We live in America, you know what I'm saying? We don't live in heaven. It's not nothing is perfect here, you know what I'm saying? So of course people gonna hate, and I mean everybody not gonna be happy for you. That's just the reality of it. But I just decide to speak on it. I mean, they say nothing can beat hate but love. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of where I stand, but at the same time, don't motherfucking forget that I'm still a motherfucking savage, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the part I'm taking from this.
They still motherfucking savage?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that the only part?
No.
Well, I
meant like a quotable that I just really like.
I'm still a motherfucking savage. I'm fucked up.
Don't ever get it fucked up.
Don't ever
Are
get
you
it fucked up.
But what about the people you came up? Your family, like is the relationship still good there? Is that because I thought I saw something with your mom and you on social media. I didn't know if that was real or not, so I didn't. I didn't know what was real and what's fake nowadays.
I don't really play that social media game.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
That's why I didn't know. It was like August Alsina mom.
But
said
I
something.
do give. I'm gonna give you enough to show you my truth. It's just like a rapper, who what they rap about is on their Instagram. It's if they rap about bitches, money, weed, and lean, you see it on their Instagram. So me, I'm just giving you my truth. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? If anything, like one time I posted this message from one of my family members. It was just this real evil, cruel, just hateful message. For whatever reason, they have hate built up in their heart. I posted it, and a lot of people got it confused as to why I posted it. Because sometimes in this world, a lot of things can look like a cry for attention, but that's far from the case. As I said, I have this platform. What am I going to use it for? And I feel like I'm supposed to let somebody know, like, man, as you grind and as you go, this is the shit that's gonna happen. You can look out for this. And
so that's why you posted that, to show other people.
Yeah, like, don't let it defeat you, because a lot of people, like I said, we live in the world. So a lot of people actions and moves are dictated off of society's opinion. You know what I'm saying?
And they're not used to the spotlight. So when someone they care about is in the spotlight, they think that somehow that's personally. I mean, it is somehow personally affecting. Now, there's things that I do on this show my mom don't like.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
your mom's a crazy. I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, watch yourself.
Sorry, she don't like
but
you
there's
at
also
all.
there's
Really?
also people
She
who
hates your
feel
guts.
entitled, right? And they feel like you
course.
you owe them everything.
Of course.
Like you don't have your own life to take care of.
Of course.
And I've seen that too plenty of times.
I mean,
Or your mom hating me.
We'll get back to my mom disliking you, but she doesn't really like Jewish people. So there's that
self-hate.
part.
See,
there's
self-hate
that
is the worst hate.
And you know how Jews are with the self-hate.
The worst hate.
There you go. Talk about it. But it is something that is a teaching tool that you use to let other people know that, look, sometimes when you make certain benchmarks in your life, your own family might come for you.
Of course.
People that you'd be like, wait, you're supposed to love me.
And it's hurtful, man.
But they don't really know, what's the expression? They know not what they do, because sometimes they're emotionally tied up in it. Sometimes.
Exactly. On one hand, I can understand it because not a lot of people get to live this life. Not a lot of people get to be Ebro or just whatever, like just, you know, in somebody else's eyes or from their perspective, like, we really blessed. Like, we really are blessed. Everybody in this room, we blessed to be here right now. And so with that being said, a lot of people just don't really understand it because they don't, everything look like it's all glitz and glam, and you don't have to work for everything that you know you do. So I can see how a person can be blinded, because perception is reality, man. If you see me on TV all the time and I look like a billion bucks, exactly, of course you're gonna be like, damn, why he ain't why he ain't kicking no bread this way or whatever it may be. And like you said, that goes that sense of
like entitlement.
You feeling entitled, you know what I'm saying? But I think that that's human nature, and I think a lot of people actually really battle and struggle with the fact that, you know, we come from the same place. Well, I'm not there no more, and you're still there.
And then there's this part of it too, which is like kind of, and I think everybody in their family deals with this. When a family member needs you but doesn't know how to say they need attention from you, especially,
and then it becomes, that's where the hate comes from.
Right.
Then it becomes,
so instead of them hitting you like, yo, I miss you,
hitting me
I
with
love you,
it's like
they go with the other way.
It's a whole different, oh, that's fucked up, you don't do this and do that, you a hoe ass nigga, you gay, you all the slander that you could ever possibly think. Listen, I've heard the most outrageous, absurd things about myself. I mean, I've heard that I had, God rest my brother, so I had my brother killed to be where I'm at in life. Like, come on, man. Like,
well, that's, you know, I mean, the internet
some
never
things get
stops
so
amazing.
absurd though that
like, it's not just the internet. That's family, man.
Whoa, oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
that's family.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, and if
but at a certain point, that's when you gotta go. Okay, you just saying.
You
like,
can't come back from that.
Like,
that's something you can't.
Which is also the
from.
reasons why you decide to separate yourself too.
Of course. And you know, man, you have to be okay with that. Like, I've always been a person, and I thank God that I've always been a person where I'm okay with being by myself. I see a lot of people, even artists, be around all these people, random motherfuckers that they don't know, and then end up in the world of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, it's just these people. People plot on you, the closest ones to you, and so I thank God that I've always been okay with being by myself, you know, and spending time with myself and not having to have all the extras.
And when you wanted to pursue music, you left New Orleans, moved to Atlanta on your own. How? I mean,
I lived in Houston. I grew up in Houston,
okay.
For a lot of. Shout out to H-Town, because H-Town played a big part in raising me into, you know, the man that I am. H-Town like my second home. So I was back and forth from New Orleans to Houston, Houston to New Orleans, and then I came from New Orleans to Atlanta.
How old were you though?
When I came to Atlanta, I was 16 or 17, something like that.
And left home to chase music.
Yeah. But I've always been.
But that's a part of it. Like, you were okay at 16, being like, I gotta go.
Yeah, like I'm okay with being on my ass, and I'm okay with being uncomfortable, because you know, I think that's what makes you grow, being in an uncomfortable position, because if you comfortable all the time, shit, you just become stagnant and everything. I hate for everything to be the same. I can't have the same routine every day of my life. It bothers me if ever that's the case. So and because like I said, I feel like if everything is always the same, I'm not really learning anything.
Not growing.
Yeah, and that bothers me. So when I came to Atlanta, I came the first time, and then shit kind of just I was trying to figure out what it was that I was gonna do, and I was staying from pillar to post, and I ended up having to go back to New Orleans, and I remember begging like one of the people that I was staying with. I was like, man, please, dog, like please don't send me back to New Orleans. I really don't, you know what I'm saying? I like this, because it's an opportunity. Not that I was scared to go back home, you know what I'm saying? But it was just an opportunity that I really wanted to take advantage of.
You didn't want to go back a failure either.
Yeah,
it made it look
exactly.
like you failed.
Then it looked like I go back, and then all the homies like, oh, shit, we already knew you was, you know what I'm saying? We knew you was going to be right back. Because, I mean, it's so sad, but that's what people prey on. I've never been this kind of person, but I always see people prey on
But it's
on
like
your
in
downfall.
the hood when somebody come home from college, you hear this story, but I know it's real because I seen it. People be like, nigga, you ain't smart. You know what I mean? And you be like, wait. And then somebody come home from jail and everybody like, so-and-so's home.
Yeah.
And yes, you should celebrate jail, somebody finally come home, yes.
Yeah.
But you should also celebrate somebody completing college and not shit on them for wanting to better themselves. And sometimes in our families, we'll do that.
That's this thing called life, man.
That's the album.
That's exactly. That's the
album.
world we live in. That's society, man. And I just tell people, don't let society break you or deprive you of being exactly who you are. Yeah.
Now, August, though, do you ever have moments though? Because like I think you made a great point earlier about appreciating your blessings. But I know that in my life. And I'm very fortunate. I still have moments when like I realize I stop myself and I'm like, wow, I'm looking at someone else and seeing some. I don't, it's not conscious, but then I'm like, why am I looking at this person's Instagram? You ever have moments where you're like someone's Instagram, you're like, I'm just looking through their shit, seeing what they're doing, and then I'm like, why am I concerned? So even in the level you're at, have you had moments where you look at other people who maybe have been around longer, have done more, and you think,
I'm not doing enough? Of course, and that go back to my album trailer for this thing called Life. I kind of, that emotion right there that you talking about, I wanted to because that's human nature. That's us. Like I know for me at the end of the day when it's all over, and you lay in your bed, you finally hit your bed, it's usually you go, it's like sleep time. But for me, that's where I'm haunted the most. I'm like haunted by my thoughts like so much that it drives me insane. I'm tossing and turning, and because of just me feeling like I need to be doing more, or I need to be doing better, like, or just trying to figure out my next phase in life. So I think we definitely it's human nature to get caught up into seeing somebody else's blessings, or seeing what God is doing for someone else. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we all want. We all want to be better and have nice things in life, or have a career, or whatever it may be. So it's easy to get caught up into it. But for me, I'm honestly my own worst enemy, because I'm always in competition with myself. And that's hard for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always trying to outdo the old me, you know what I'm saying? Or just always one up on myself. I'm not competing with nobody else, because then that's where I lose track of self. You got to do shit for yourself first. You can't be caught up into what the next man got going on, because then you focused on their world and you ain't really focused on yours.
But here's the illest part. We all aspire to these things, and then you get to one thing. I actually think you're pretty good at not being this way, Ebro, but like in terms of just appreciating where you're at, not constantly not like you don't have hard work ethic, but like you don't desire to be something beyond this world that you never wanted to be in the first place. Whereas a lot of people, and I struggle with this myself, will think like, I want this situation to happen. Then that situation happens, and you're like, yo, you know what situation I need to happen?
Yep.
And my question is, when does that stop? When you're Michael Jackson, and guess what? Michael's the only one who got there, and guess what? His life was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
From beginning to end. His life was a nightmare.
Yeah.
So, like, what do we even want?
But then that whole be careful what you wish for. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think sometimes in life, like I struggle with that whole half full, half empty, right? But at the end of the day, I have to remind myself, like, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Sometimes you have to sit down and just say, yo, I'm okay with what I'm doing right now.
Sometimes you have to go to Sometimes you go to City MD and make sure you're okay.
And I do that too, just to make sure.
Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Am I okay?
August, Laura be at the doctor.
Yo, I'm so paranoid.
Really? Hey, man,
if anything is wrong with me, I need to make sure that I'm okay.
August,
and
the first person to tell you.
Guess what? I'm good.
August, the one who's going to want to tell you. Go get checked out.
I'm the one. I know for sure. So stay your ass in the hospital.
I mean, not like that.
Just make sure you got your money for the damn bill, because they'll hit your ass
How much
over
was
the
your
head.
bill when
Shit,
you got out?
over 100K. Over 100.
And as an artist, you don't have medical benefits. Like, you got to pay out your pocket.
Yeah, bro. You know, they don't like to insure artists. No, we too much of liability. They don't want to touch that. So I mean, it definitely.
So you as an artist, when you go
to get back though, it come back.
Yeah, you'll get the money back. Yeah. But when you as an artist go to get medical benefits and they're like, all right, you gotta take this drug test, you gotta do this test, you gotta do that test, and we're gonna charge you extra money because of your lifestyle.
Exactly.
And you don't have a business out straight up that's like, oh, we do your health insurance.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reason health insurance is cheaper for some than others is because it's bundled with a group of people. So, you work for a company, they're taking everybody in that company, bundling it under one insurance thing, paying the premium. Yeah. You're an individual person.
Exactly.
You paying like $5,000 a month or something insane just to have insurance.
And no health insurance company is going to insure a man who gets as much pussy. Let's just be clear about it. I mean, that's high risk.
How we got there. Hey,
sorry, I was just living.
I mean, and if I understand too, man, because it's some things going on out here in this world with the, diseases is real. So.
Goes down in the DMs, and then it goes down, and then it goes down.
But you know what? I don't even fuck around like that. I don't like with that social media shit like that. I do what I do and I get out the way. Like I don't really.
Wait, what does that mean? I do what I do and I get out the way.
Rapper talk. He might be an R&B singer. That's rapper talk.
Happening?
Nah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't. I've never got at nobody through a DM. I don't think I have. Not a
So
DM.
how would you do it? You meet the person.
It comes to him.
No,
man.
but August fishes though. He fishes because he posts some photos that I'd be like, whoa.
Well, what do you mean? You mean he sets thirst traps?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, is that what you just showed me?
Yes.
That was August?
Yes.
I didn't know why you showed me. Yo, why you showing showing your fucking boner on the internet?
A boner. That's what we call it, huh?
No, but was it what was like? It was you're saying August is a handsome man,
yes,
and he sets little thirst traps out
Absolutely.
there, and the chicks just come.
What?
He goes like this, and then he just reels it on in.
Oh, is that right?
August, you know what you're doing. Stop playing.
What do I do? Inform me.
When you're posting those photos of you in your underwear.
I mean, here's the thing.
Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. Please.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead, run
the script. Run it.
It's very simple. Nah, it's just it's like this. You wake up, you take a shower. You have a body, right? And along with your body comes a penis. As a man.
I didn't know he was gonna go there.
No, as a man, that's what happens. And you have underwear that you put on to hold that in place. And I mean, it's just a penis, bro. It's like, it's not a big deal. I mean, I think that we make
sort of big deal.
He's proud of his penis.
So
one second.
So sexual.
Now, Laura Styles, yourself, along with the other women in this room, Scotty Beam's head's down right now, which means she's already looked.
Yep.
Marissa Mendez smiling from ear to ear, which means she's waiting for a potential after this interview's over to ask more questions. Did the group here, the women, like the photo?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mendez, you saw it?
Of course I did.
And it's good?
Yes.
Diani, did you see it?
It's good.
It's good.
And Diani, let me tell you about Diani. She only says it's good if it's like...
Okay.
All right, it's getting awkward.
Okay.
I've heard her talk.
Now, let me ask you the next question.
Okay.
Does your girlfriend, Miracle Watts, like you doing that kind of stuff on her? So does she have a problem with it, or she knows that's part of the game?
That was nice.
You see that? And he only found out about
sure
that
she
being
likes
a
that
thing
too.
38 seconds before you
Is
walked
that
in.
right? Wow. Yeah, I like the way you did that. That was cool.
That would be the next question.
I actually don't have a girlfriend.
There we go.
I'm single, but
that was a clear answer.
But Miracle, she's a beautiful girl. She's
she's a bad. She's
yeah.
You looked her up. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Very dope mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what I'm intrigued, you know, by somebody's mental. But actually, that's not my girl. But we friends, and I think that a lot of people, because of the world we live in, society, bruh, so many people just, you know, I guess you see a beautiful woman, and it's like, oh, I'm
they
a
have to
cuff
be
her.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you gotta be together, and it just like, what happened to people being friends, and why do everybody gotta be fucking?
I used to do the friends
like,
benefits thing. That was my thing. I'd be like, yo, friends, and then we fuck, and then we still friends.
I mean, if that happens, that happens. But I mean, I think that the world, people get caught up into that, like nobody can be friends no more without a man and a woman. I think
for a guy like you that writes love songs, that puts what do we call them?
Do I write love songs?
Or you write life songs? We'll call them life songs, love songs,
and people
whatever.
are obviously intrigued by you, and they want to know what you like, what you know, what turns you on.
And you do the thirst
see a
trap
young
on your
lady, they be like,
Instagram,
okay.
and you put up Dick-Tures, right? Like
Dick-Tures.
you put up Dick-Tures.
I like that.
Since you do all of that, people want to know what you're doing with said dick.
I mean, honestly, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Man.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, it's not that. I guess what I'm saying is people like sex, people like relationships, women like getting fucked, dudes like fucking. So if you got a bad joint that you might be fucking, and then you putting up pictures of a dick that girls like, they like, oh, she getting that?
Nah,
woo.
but you know,
celebration.
Nah, me, I like to take my time, man. I like to, you know what I'm saying? Just be somebody's friend, man, and actually get to know. It ain't about pussy for me no more. Like, come
anymore.
On. Yeah, like
that's a blessing, though.
I mean,
that's
a real blessing.
A blessing. Not everybody has that life.
I did that already. It's like, you know, after you do it so much, what's next after that?
Now I'm gonna tell you.
After the nut, then what?
Sandwich,
sleep.
Good album. Only built for Cuban links. It depends.
August, I'm gonna tell you this. This has become a thing as when it's interesting. You know, as I got older, and you know, now I'm in a relationship and I have a daughter. But as you get older, and you're not, it's not just about the pussy anymore, right? That starts to frustrate women sometimes because they'll start throwing things at you and you don't go for the same things that you went for when you was 25, 26.
Yeah.
They like 33, 32, and you find out who the real ones are when they got more than just the pussy and the ass to throw at you, right?
Yeah.
But that becomes a frustration because a lot of women ain't about more than just their pussy sometimes.
A lot of people and
a lot of dudes ain't about more than just their dick sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I could dig it. If that's the case, I just turned 23. So if that's the case, I'm way ahead of the game.
Ahead? Bro, I don't understand it, bro. Can you imagine at 20? I know you did well early too, Ebro.
But I wasn't there.
23 to be like, I've had enough. I need more. But the truth is, if you figure it out young, that's great. Because the fact of the matter is, and I'm not saying I myself or anyone else has passed it, most men, because we are simple-minded creatures, a little more simple than women in my opinion, we keep chasing forever. And it's like a dog chasing its tail, because if that's all you're going for, it never satisfies you.
See,
you never hit that one that you're like, oh, I'm done. 15 minutes later, you're like, you know what would be good? Some more.
I ain't most men, and my mind ain't simple. It's very complicated, actually. I have a hard time dealing with my own mind. I just told y'all that my brain is, I'm my own worst enemy. So I just know that, you know, pussy is cool. Of course, I'm a man, but outside of that, what's up? Like, then what?
So you're more interested in finding like a soulmate or someone you could really spiritually
it's not even
and
that.
mentally connect with.
I'm into making dope friends, like a cool person. I'm into a cool person.
So would you say what you're trying to establish is great real relationships that just ain't about pussy is what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
Which I can respect that.
Of course.
Because you do get to a certain point in your life where you're like, yo, who's really got me though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got money, right? You have your career path is set, right? And so you looking around, you going back to the earlier piece of conversation, people you thought had you, people who raised you, aren't here for you.
Exactly.
So at a certain point, you got to stop and go, wait a minute.
Hold on now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What's real and what's not, and you got to take stock. I think that's why I hear you saying.
Yeah, it's just about being in touch with, with who you are and your reality, and I'm just very, very in touch with that part. I mean, but don't get it twisted. God made women and a lot of beautiful women and gave them a gift, a very powerful gift. Like, there's power in the pussy.
And you're going to open the gift.
So let me ask you this.
Of course.
Do you do a good job at saying, no, she's dope, not going to fuck that?
Of course.
This one over here,
Definitely.
this young lady and I, we got this physical thing. We're going to lock in on this physical thing, and that'll just be that. And you do a good job of keeping that.
Of course. I mean, it's a lot of girls, man. It's not a lot of girls that can say that they fucked me. You know what I'm saying? Or I fucked them. I'm cool on it, cause I mean, honestly, I done seen some girls really go crazy after I had sex with them, like just on some whole other, like.
So now you're scared. You got a little shell shock. You shook.
In a sense.
Pussy got you shook.
In a sense, well, I mean, don't got me shook, but it's just like, damn.
Like, he just doesn't want to deal with the drama. Like,
You really going nuts around this motherfucker.
Occasionally you do meet artists who are very young and complicated, like August, who don't do what you think they would do. Totally different situation, right? But you remember that my boy Asher Roth had that moment. And when that moment was happening, he was like a 22-year-old, and the white girl situation he had was stupendous. He went out for a year and slept with like one girl. He couldn't even, and when I saw him out, I saw the scraps everyone else was getting, and it was tremendous. And he was free. The whole thing was just weird and too easy, and he was the same way. He was kind of looking for people to actually find an actual connection with and friendship with, not just because most guys don't know what it's like to have girls come to you and just be like, would you like to have sex with me? Most guys don't live that. I don't.
Or knowing girls just really only want to have sex with you because of what you do, not because of who you are.
That's got to be a weird feeling too, right?
Yeah, you only want to fuck with the boy just to say you fuck with the boy. You only want to fuck me just to go tell somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I just
said
got
the boy
a text.
in third person?
No, I got a text and from Scotty B.
Why are you so short in this interview? What happened?
This chair, man. Rosenberg takes a good chair.
Sorry.
Anyway, there's the groupie tales, right? There's this groupie tales, and then I guess
much better.
I guess one of the groupies says that he shifted her uterus. What is happening? August, what is happening?
Well, you tell me.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how do you shift somebody's uterus?
Way up in there, G.
Whoa.
You gotta get up in that thing, man.
You're very aware of this.
You gotta get up in there.
It's funny too because I feel like
it's a weird feeling though. The uterus is a weird feeling.
Real quick, I don't want to go down
it's
that
a weird feeling when you're that far up there.
I don't want to go into that weirder place. I think it's odd. We've already used the P word a lot.
I don't know if I want somebody to shift my uterus.
It depends.
You need it in place for the babies to come out later. But
whoa.
It's funny.
But the shifting is going on. It's going on.
I mean,
I don't think that happens.
It could happen.
I feel like August. I assume that August, because of his health situation, he only weighs $110 dripping wet.
What they say, $110.
I would think August would be more a laid back, and it comes to him situation.
I'm very laid back.
So I didn't think that. So that means if he's not even putting in that much aggressive effort,
it ain't even that. I'm a chaser.
Really?
I like the thrill of chasing somebody that actually intrigues me. I mean, yeah, I'm a chaser, and then
hunter. I prefer hunter.
Some things come to you. I believe I chase.
If you really like somebody, you chase.
Because hunting is out when I'm hunting you to kill you. I'm chasing you to get you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm after you. I'm really after you because I'm intrigued by you. Yeah, by whatever it is, your physical beauty, your mental, whatever it may be. I'm a chaser. I like the thrill of it.
I respect it.
So when I get you, just know that I got you.
The album is on sale coming next Friday.
I love August.
And when it gets you, you may have to go to the doctor.
What's possible?
You might get shifted.
Nah, man, the album,
the uterus shifter, August Alsina, live on the program.
I'm sorry.
To what you was asking earlier, when do you ever when is it ever like enough to, or when do you ever get to that place? I don't think that we ever get there. Because I mean, it's just, I think we just always,
I'll say this,
kind of not satisfied.
As an elder statesman.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
You get to a point where you'll never stop looking. You'll never stop being like, having that urge, right? Yeah. But you do get to a point where it's like, where you are today, which is like, what for? I have something amazing, right? So you might walk up to the line and look around, but you ain't, you be like, nah, I'm good. You'll get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, I do definitely.
Because you have something amazing. And once you know you have something amazing, and once you've searched for something amazing and fucked up things that were amazing because you thought you would find something greater, you get that opportunity again, you find something amazing, and you're like, hold up.
Well, just outside of that, too, though, I think he was speaking, like he said, how, I guess even as artists, how we always want more. Like, we want to be MJ status or whatever. I definitely think we find a place of happiness along the way. I mean, that's the main goal, and whatever it is that you're doing, you want to find that place of peace and that place where you happy, because I mean that shit is a peace of mind is priceless. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember the time you were truly happy? A moment in time you were truly happy. What you had, how much money you had in your account, where you was living. If you don't remember that time yet, that's when you know. That's how I know. So like when you're like, yo, I'm good, because I already know in my mind, I've been truly happy with making less money, having less things than I have today.
You were where? Like Portland or something?
Nah, here in New York City. I had my apartment. I was chilling. I had my job. I was, was programming in the back, whatever. And everything was good. I know that if I'm making less money, or the money I was making at that time, how I would go make that money and sustain a certain lifestyle. And I also know that I was happy even before that, when I had even less than that. You know what I mean? When I remember there was days I was happy. I just had a full tank of gas and a bag of weed.
When you were,
I was happy.
Exactly.
When you were running,
exactly.
I was happy.
When you were running,
I definitely do remember those.
I was happy.
The days of good vibes record
and now you know what you know.
Yeah.
So it was conscious vibes.
Conscious vibes record pool.
And now you know what you know. So let's assume everything falls apart. You don't put out another album. You know how to tour. You know how to write songs. You know how to get in the studio. You know how to do all these things. So you'll never necessarily be back in that place again.
Yeah.
But if you had to be,
I think that, like I said, my life is always changing. It's always changing. So I think that finding happiness is a job. You have to work for it. And with your life always shifting and changing, it's even that much more of a job. I'm not not all the way just fucked up and unhappy because I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm alive and I'm breathing. I ain't killed myself. I still got faith. You know what I'm saying? So I have some form of happiness, but I think that's what this thing called life is. It's the journey of it's to finding, your happiness and actually appreciating your journey as you go. You know what I'm saying? Way to bring it on back to the album. This thing called Life.
And it's out next week, bruh.
Yes. Shout out to my brother, man, Sean McMillan. That's my engineer, my writing partner. I think it's the dopest thing to have a chemistry with somebody in this a creative chemistry with.
You're lucky.
Since day one we've been down, and I'm just happy to be able to see him grow and me be a part of that success for him. He one of the dopest, man. So y'all just make sure you keep your ears to the street for my nigga, man.
His name is August Alsina. His eyes are great. His health is great. Eyes good, right? Eyes.
I can see you.
There you go.
That's
no
all
pain,
that
no.
I can see you.
They're good. They're working, bro.
Yeah.
He's blessed.
He can see straight ahead enough to shift some uteruses out here.
You can do that blindfolded.
You believe that?
I mean, he can.
All you gotta do is.
All right.
That's
Sniff it on
All
now.
right, August.
August, I'll see you.